Let's swatch some ugly vintage nail polish, part 1. I was inspired by Kelly Marissa's ugly nail polish series and thought, hey, I have some duds myself. Kelly does modern nail polish reviews and just has a calm demeanor in general, so if you're into that, I'll tag her below and you can check her out. We're swatching 3 bottles today, starting with Essie's Tic Tac from the fall of '96 Games People Play collection. I just want to say that the ones I chose for this video are ones that look bad on me, not necessarily ones that would be ugly on everyone. I've worn this one time in the past, and I took it off shortly after putting it on. All I could think about when I looked at my hands were those beige orthopedic shoes and band-aids. I think the theme of today is that they just look better on someone with a deeper complexion. There's a Brazilian creator on TikTok named Dani that has a birthmark that covers her entire ring finger, and when she swatches, I think it's so cool how you can see the polish next to lighter and darker skin. But check her out as well, she's good vibes. Essie's Tic Tac is a no-go on me though, and when I switch lights, it gets worse. But let's move on to the next one, Essie's Oscar Please from the Winter 2000 Main Event collection. Essie herself has said in the past that this color was a flop, and I can see that, since it released in 2000 and there were much more beautiful options to buy instead of this. I've mentioned in the past that this shade is a near-perfect dupe of Urban Decay's Acid Rain from 1996, but making weird colors was their thing. Essie wasn't marketed towards the grunge scene, but rather professional women. I tend to like ugly greens, so I can still appreciate this, but it brings to mind a lot of gross human excretions, to say that in the most polite way. It also looks like my hands should be served up in a 60s party food spread, just replace the asparagus in the aspic with my fingers. And the last one we're looking at today is a 90s Sinful Colors, and I'll admit I've never worn this before, but the name alone makes me uncomfortable. This is Oyster Shock. Oyster Shock apparently references a Rolex model, but for me it brings to mind oysters, which I'm texturally adverse to, as well as Rocky Mountain oysters, lung oysters, and all sorts of imagery. I don't want them in my mouth, and I don't want them on my nails. I did notice while swatching though, that when the polish is wet the shimmer dances around, which is what guanine polishes do, so I looked at the ingredients and sure enough it contains guanine. Guanine, of course, is derived from fish scales. So I may not have oysters on my nails, but rather fish, likely herring, and if you've ever opened a can of fermented Swedish herring, it's much more shocking than the oysters. Okay, this one doesn't look as bad as I expected. Maybe I was too harsh on it. Would I pull this out and wear it? No, I wouldn't. Let me know what you think about these shades in the comments below. Would you wear them? And let me know if you'd like to see more ugly shades featured.